Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1966 Olympia SM9 vintage portable typewriter made in Western Germany. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. One of the best typewriters of all time, absolute marvel of engineering. Some of the best parts you can get in engineering. The Mercedes-Benz of typewriters. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. This is the left margin. I'm going to set that on 0 and the right one around 75 or so. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back like a switchblade and extends. This is the paper bale that sits on top. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, you just flip that switch down. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. We're going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that down to the red indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon, which is red. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful typing machine. One of the best of all time on most people's radar. The print looks perfect. It has pica typeface number 97, which is your standard print. Really nice, perfect looking print. To pull the page out easy, there's a switch on the right side here. You flip it forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the plat, allowing you to pull the page out easy or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. Going to flip this down for now and put the color back on black. Got a shift on each side, a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing. Hit that MR button. It does allow you to go all the way to the end. Very good. Right next to that is the touch control. The farther up you go towards that minus sign, the less tension there is when you hit the keys. The farther down to the plus sign, the more tension there is. That loads a spring underneath the that's connected to all the keys. So that just controls on the pressure on when you type. And you just want to play with that to see what you prefer as far as typing style. Above that is the carriage lock. When you flip it up and you move the carriage to the middle, it will lock the carriage in the middle and locks the keys. Sometimes it will lock the shift on certain models. It does not on this model. It just locks the keys and the carriage. To unlock it, just move it down like that. Tab set on the keyboard. This is one of the differences between the SM8 and the SM9 is the SM9 has the tab set key on the keyboard, and the SM8 is a manual set behind the carriage. Also, another difference is this has a carriage release on the left side and then all tab clear. So right now we have tab set at 10 space intervals. So I'm just going to hit this all tab clear like this, and that clears all the tabs. So when you hit the tab button now, it goes all the way to the end, but I always like to set one somewhere in the middle so that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear on your typewriter. By hitting that set button, and this does have a good drag because it has a good tab break. So you don't really have to worry too much about it, but I just do that as habit with all typewriters. Backspace below that, very good. Very smooth all the way around. This thing's in great condition, excellent condition. The hood pops open like a car hood. All the brand new ribbon is loaded on the left, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. If you want to manually switch the direction, you just flip the ribbon guide in the opposite direction, and it'll pull to the other side. And that will automatically rotate. When you get to the end of the ribbon, it will pull it. If you have eyelets, it will pull it and rotate it back to that side indefinitely until the ribbon is dry. And this just pops right back down like that. Carriage release on each side, very smooth, just one of the smoothest you can get, and all the parts are just super high quality, strong. This is probably the most durable typewriter ever produced on top of everything else that it's good at. And this is your switchblade paper support arm. Really cool the way that flips up like a switchblade. Left carriage release, super smooth, no problems at all. And if you pull out the knob, it disables the spacing when you turn the knob, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And the same concept when you flip the line space selector all the way back. It disables the spacing. You flip it forward and a notch and get the clicks. That's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.